welcome back everybody to another video here on Archive Gaming for Romance 14. We are playing The Rise of Liu Kui, and we're still trying to take, well, we did take Lujiang in the last video, but we need to get Chai Sang, so that's what we're working on right now, and then hopefully we can move over and try to take Jianye. At least take Chai Sang today and then get set up for the next one so we can take Jianye. The next video is probably going to be the live stream, and that'll be at noon on Saturday. So I'm hoping we can get this done. Should be able to take it. And then on Saturday I can focus on trying to take Jianye. Okay, so he's going there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I want to make sure their two routes kind of link up, because he might get cut off. Yeah, he might get cut off. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, Ivory Moon Bow. Wow, didn't even let him get, wow, he didn't even get back in. Okay, extend our alliance with him. Cool. Okay, so between those two, get Huang Zong off to the side. But we can get these guys close enough to start firing away. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, you should be able to get at least these 3 hexes covered this turn. And then we've got a shipment of troops, 2 shipments of troops coming in. What I'm thinking is I'll probably have to build here. The smart thing to do would be to build up here. It's gonna be interesting because I spent a lot of time being on the other side of this line right here in my last Let's Play. So this time I'm gonna be on this side of it. I think if I build, once the alliance is over, if I build an arrow tower here, he'll keep charging out to attack. At least that's the way it was when I was on the other side of it. I had built an arrow tower here, so maybe if I build one here I can draw him out. So I'll have to figure out a way to build around here to take advantage of that, because unlike Sun Koyan, South's got some really good officers right on his front cities. At least this one. I don't think over here he does. I think it's still kind of yeah. So just that one there. And then over here, I'm assuming the best officers are going to be the Outlanders, so that's who I'll be facing. Yeah, okay. It calls people over, but sometimes they don't really Sometimes they don't move their troops over for a long time. Their officers, I mean. They kind of keep them stationed where they're at for quite a while. Where are these guys going? Oh. Wow, okay. Okay, let's see what suggestions we have. Gold, sabotage, train. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so we're setting a bunch of gold, or at least we're gonna need to. Set some gold over here. I guess just from here. Some supplies too, yep. Okay. 8,000. Another 7. I think I could send the guy. Okay, I already did. Okay. Okay, reward probably Lubu, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's very low. Let's see if we can employ anybody. Could search Lujiang, but we just got here, so maybe let the overseers do their thing for a little while. Okay, so let's see. Commerce. It might not matter here too much, because once we go to war, it's going to get attacked quite a bit, depending on the circumstances. Definitely. Actually, I think he's got Drill Master. It might be better to put somebody else, maybe? All Lubu's already working. I guess we'll keep him there. Plus 8 barracks, that's pretty good. And then as for here, let's see. So 2 plus 3s. Okay, we've got 23k gold. Easily the most. Probably gonna be like that every time we take a city. Wow, 93,000 gold. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like that every time we take a city. Okay, we just have the one prisoner, but I don't think he's gonna come around anytime soon. So let's see, let's do a search. Alright, let's see how this goes here. Okay. Oh, yep. He just made it. He just made it. Okay, so I'm thinking the way to fight them is gonna have to be to... the ideal way to do it is gonna be to draw them out onto the water so that they fight us on their ships. And the only thing I'm wondering is if he'll deploy and march north from up here to defend these cores along this coast, or if these are pretty much gonna be ours for the taking if we want them, you know. I guess we can just test it and see. Okay. I'm gonna have to start recruiting some people here. If it ever does start to get stacked up, then I'm gonna need some soldiers there to be able to transport. Also, I think Xianglu's probably gonna attack. If, well, okay, spoke too soon. I was gonna say, if Ma Teng sits around for a little bit too long, if he's able to stack up his soldiers, he'll just start attacking to try to retake Bai Shui, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen like that. As long as Ma Teng keeps attacking him, he'll have to keep funneling his troops over there. It's already at level 3. "22 officers over here. We're ready to move over. Just waiting for them to take the city. We can call those guys over too." Okay, I think I had them stop recruiting and drilling for a little bit to kind of stockpile gold. I think I took they eased up off the gas a little bit too long. They got 20k relatively fast. Let's see if we got a training suggestion in Jiangsu before I move them out. Chengdu, I guess. Okay, but not Jiangsu. Okay, let's transport this over. Okay, alright, cool. Relatively easy. Three officers. Oh, these guys could join my force. Let's see. Okay, so let's call some guys up. up and over. Not from Xianyang. Let's see. Jialing's just the main spot, so we can start Leech too. Once he returns from whatever he's doing. Okay, so yeah, I think we should be able to take these three over here. See if we can improve our diplomacy with the Shan Yu. Oh, maybe not yet. Okay, doesn't look like it. Maybe send somebody out to destroy the destroy the tower. Okay, and this is a medium, so it's got a 70,000 cap. I don't know if I necessarily want to move those troops over there. I'm thinking they'll just be able to keep recruiting, so maybe not move. Maybe move this 20k over here, and then we'll pull the rest up over to there. This guy back on drilling. Oh, checked out now, even better. Even better. We need some supplies. I don't know if I want to buy them, or if I can get by with just this amount. No, probably need to buy some more. Just a few more. It's 830. It's gonna cost 5. Okay. Okay. I'll accept. He thought about it. It's like 100 gold pieces, and he's got to think about it. It's like, hold on. I don't know. Do I want this gold? Okay, that's about everybody. So let's see, we've got 12 months on this one, 3 months with Cao Cao, 7 months with Ma Teng, 15 with Liu Bei. Probably need to extend Ma Teng's. Yeah. Let's send somebody to try to extend that one. Wow, Lu Su's all the way up there working for Gongsun Zhang. That's something. This fight's definitely gonna come down to a duel. Somebody's gonna duel somebody, and that'll probably decide it, I think. Okay, oh, you want Tan to join Cao Cao, huh? Okay, well. His journey continues. So he wasn't satisfied in service with Gong Xun-Du, so he came all the way over here. Joined Cao Cao. I say that's not a bad move. Okay, our officers are still on the way. One more turn. Supplies do we have here? 45, okay. So we got 20k from that 90 that was here. Pretty big chunk. That's a pretty big cut from taking that city. Looks like all his cities. 90, 40. Oh, only 9,000. Okay. That one's 9,000. 90,000, I mean. Almost 100k. Okay, once these guys get here, once the transports arrive, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need him. He's gonna do more siege. More siege shenanigans. We need the other two guys. Okay. Once he gets back, we'll recall him over here, and then we'll start taking these cores. But I'm thinking I'll just take this one. See if I can get him to head to the waters. Okay. Just waiting for these supplies to move about. Okay, release prisoners. Let's do the banquets for sure. Liang would be a really good officer to get. This guy I'm not familiar with, but he's got a lot of, let's see, transport. He's got good traits, that guy too. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Wow, we got him on the first try. Excellent. I'll definitely call him up here. Okay, so let's summon Yan, Uji. Right now we should have most of our folks here, so. These barracks wouldn't be bad. Okay, now from here we could send somebody over to grab those cores. Maybe Wuban can do it. So Lee's got, he can do. Okay, well let me switch him with, let's make it him. We can get him over there. Yeah, I'm not really sure where he would send them from. I guess Jianye, but if he did send troops over from Jianye because he was losing these cores, make it easier for us, I think. Okay, so let's see. Could probably move our Liege over. Gonna need supplies. $15, I guess. Okay, so let's call him, I guess, over to Lujiang. It's got the most, I think, gold right now. Okay. And let's see who else we can employ. We've got a little list here, so try to work our way down. Reward probably Lubu again. Okay. Okay, we got Panlin. Probably put him to work on developing barracks right away too. Skill is a city. Okay, medium. Oh, up to 70k. Okay, let's see. Suggestions. We're about to turn to a new year, 205, so I wonder who will appear. This guy's portrait, he's got just an epic finger point. Okay, let's see, the transport's done, so send out some new ones. I guess 8. And then maybe 30. Could even send troops over here, Jiangxia, and they can be used to head over to Xinye. Okay. Here. It's probably gonna take some time. Actually, I thought he was gonna recruit him a bit faster, no? 609 a month. No, that's probably as fast as he can go. Okay, let's search. Search Lujian.
Yuko.
Got 57 there. $100,000 supplies there, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see. Anybody? Oh boy. No recommendations? Alright. Kind of a quiet year for officers, I guess. Nothing, huh? Oh, maybe they got distributed to some of the other cities, or maybe it's just more of a downer year for officers appearing. Okay, let's get him on a barracks. That's right. Pan Lin. If we have one open. We do not. Actually don't need him. Maybe when he takes this one we can assign him over there. If it falls under this city's governance and not Ujiang's. Okay, let's see. Actually, I shouldn't have sent him to search because I could send them right now. I think I should start sending them right now over there. Okay, so let's get some transports over. Let's buy some supplies first. We really need supplies. Okay, get them over there. They're heading in. Okay, he's already got 1,000. I think that's all he needs, really. Just have me drill them a few times. He's a drill master, actually. So you go up to 34. Oh, it's kind of the same. We could amass troops here, but might be better just to let the city develop. Don't really need to increase the troop counts here. Change them over. Okay, well, I guess, let me see, let's reward. It goes back up to 90. Took a little while. Let's see if we have a banquet suggestion. Heal officers. Oh, let's do that. Then the only guy who's done that with the healing is Yufan. I think Yufan is the I think Yufan's the guy who healed Zoe Tai. Maybe that's his thing is his healing. But I've never had another officer recommend healing before. Okay, alliance ends at the end of this month, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we should get somebody out to build. Let's see. Let me just see Kui. Well, let's send 2 people so that it's done. So that it's done relatively quickly. Well, I want to use him. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I guess you'll be the best candidate. I'll send him in a snake since it's a little bit faster. One there, so maybe one here. Maybe a camp there actually, because if we're gonna build a tower right up here on his hex, they're gonna come to attack the tower. If I put a camp here, no, that's not gonna be enough AoE. Maybe here, I guess. Oh, but I want... Okay, hold on. I want an arrow tower there, not a camp. Okay. Just starting to get there. Ton of transports moving across. Well, maybe the following year. 205, 206. We're almost at 207. 2 years away from the start, from the 3 visit starting date. There'll definitely be some officers added then. Okay, let's see. Still trying to drive south, looks like, against them. They're just gonna be like that for the rest of the time, I think. Okay, so let's send... I guess we'll send these 2 for now. Okay, so let's send them out to try to take this. I think we have plenty of supplies too, okay, so we don't have to worry about that. And let's go to the next turn. he let go of a weapon. We can try. Okay. Okay, we need one more person over here. At least one more officer who can kind of command, or direct, I should say. Good amount of troops. Don't really want to break up those guys. So, let's see. Wuji's also there. Don't want to... I could kick off Hanzong off his title. No, even Liu Pan, I guess, because his yeah, I could even kick off Liu Pan. I should have done that a while ago, actually, since he's just been relegated to recruiting. Okay, so who do we give the promotion to? Probably Cheng Dao, I think. Yeah, that's... Okay. So let's give him a title. Oh, we have some openings, okay. Never mind, nobody's gotta give up a spot. Okay, yeah, because Liu Zhan had gotten captured, so he lost his title. Okay, let's see, let's do a banquet. Okay, we don't have those. Requisition gold in Jialing. It's okay. It's just fine. Okay, let's get those guys over. Okay, so get these guys out. Goose or Crane? I think Goose. Okay, so let's get them. I think the first city's got to be Signé. I mean, we could take this one. But I think Signé would be a better city because it would draw in attacks from all three of these other ones. It would be good, like, in terms of forcing conflicts and drawing everybody out. At least that's the way. Whoa, hold on. I gotta be careful there. I gotta watch that. I don't want to get too close to where the alliance ends and that. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be better to go that way. At least when I played 3 visits, that was like... it was heavily assaulted from all directions, so it might be a good way to try to make a defensive stand and kind of just always funnel in all his troops and, you know, and fight there for it. Okay, let's get 7 now. Got a lot of supplies, so. Okay, so we've got, let's see, another 6,000 there ready to go. Should be okay. He didn't really take too much damage from Montang, so I guess he's gonna might attack me in between. Okay, he should take the cord this turn. Should be the turn. And then let's see, let's search. We should send one more guy out with them. Provide a little backup because we do have 10k out there, so. Okay. They're gonna land here and start building. I think that's about it for this one. Oh wow. One turn later and he would have attacked me for all I know. One turn later and all those guys would have been heading my way. Okay, so I'm not really too sure if we'll be able to take the city. He's going to be able to really send a lot of people towards us. Oh, geez. That's... shoot. Okay. We don't have a pacify. Okay, so let's get somebody out there. I kind of thought he would have made it. No, let's send him with 3,000 just in case. Okay. Alright guys, yeah, gonna end the video there for today. So on the next video, we'll see what Sun Quan does here. Like I said, I'd really like to be able to lure them onto the water to face off the Outlander forces. And as far as Cao Cao goes, we're about to start our war with him. We'll see if these guys can take Xinye. I think it's going to depend on the reinforcements, really. We'll see. They might not do it, so I'm going to have to bulk up this city, because if the attack just flat out fails, it's going to leave me severely exposed. So I need to pull these troops up to the front here. I think I should have ideally 3 stacks. So I should be able to fill the city to maximum, I would say like 3 times. I think I can do it twice. So I have 1 stack here, 1 stack once I pull all this together, and then I really should have a 3rd stack, which I don't have. So it is a little risky, because these guys could get wiped out, in which case I can fill everything up here. But at that point, that decision point, it's if I want to send another assault in. If the second assault doesn't work, then I'll be completely exposed and drained before I can replenish the numbers. So we'll see. I mean, I could have gone here. If I go here, I would only be attacked from 1 in terms of the reinforcements. And it's not like Zhanglu's really going to be too much of a threat. So I think this might be the safer route. Maybe start here, work my way across. I don't know. I guess I'll have to think about it, but I think I should still go in this direction. Might be giving Ma Teng too much credit, but I'm thinking Ma Teng should be able to fight here in this direction. But he's probably never going to make any roads. Like, he's never going to make any inroads against him in this direction. Doesn't look like it anyway, so maybe I should just... I don't know. I guess, let me know what you think about that decision there. And we'll see you guys on the live stream on Saturday. And if not, the next video will be quite a bit longer. So just know whenever you get around to watching it, the next one should be about maybe 2 hours, I want to say, when it's uploaded to YouTube. 2.5. So it should give me plenty of time to have some battles, some key fights. I'm really more worried about Sun Quan's situation here, because I want to be able to take these 3 and focus more on Cao Cao. So, but yeah, if you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.